Welcome, everyone. Welcome especially to our new audience there down on Earth. We see you, Earthlings. We see you. Welcome. Welcome, everyone, to the maze on Planet 7, where we bring by force heroes from across the galaxy. And we put them in the maze so that they must fight their way through the wilds of the outer ring, to the challenges of the inner ring, and if they're still alive at that point, to the almost impossible shield ring. All for a chance to find a portal to their home planet. Or, like their previous winner, Bale, he lives out his life in luxury, here on the galaxy-famous spa on the maze from Planet 7. All of this for your great viewing enjoyment and entertainment. So let's get to it, folks, shall we? Look, I'm Fozzie, your psionic barbarian host and two-time maze champion. So please join me in welcoming our GM, Emu. Emu is your hands-on maze operator. She's been given a bag of tricks to run the maze, and she uses every single one. She's fair, she's impartial, and she's even-handed. So welcome, Emu.
Welcome, welcome, audience at home. It's time for the most exciting 2 hours of your day, the maze on Planet 7. So let's meet our heroes. First, we have our third level Astroceph Lucaneer, Captain Wiley.
The name's Captain Wiley, and I'm the savviest space pirate this side of Glasgow 9AL55. I am, without my trusty crew and speedy ship the Ever Valiant, and now we must learn to trust anew with this gaggle of goofs here in the maze. I've got no family, despite what you may have heard. No past except for hyper-legendary exploits and generally no problems or enemies to speak of. I do have a sick tentacle beard, however, being as I'm a slippery, squiddy boy with 4 tentacle arms and a propensity for inking people in the face is a very charming reflex. My powers are luck and curse. I can spend luck points to gain advantage on rolls and disadvantage on attacking enemies, and curse them to gain luck points back and for extra necrotic damage. I can also spend a luck point to give advantage to my pals, and have gained proficiency in martial weapons, shields, and acrobatics, and I can now sing certain sea shanties that buff me up right good.
I can't wait to hear your shanties. That's so exciting. Next up, we have, our third level Diawata Weaver, Anacacia. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Hey guys, it's Anacacia, your favorite Diawata Weaver, hailing from a planet much, much bigger than this. Why is everything so small? I don't know. Oh, and this is my cat familiar, Mittens. I use thread magic to manipulate targets and surroundings. I can cure wounds, so I'm pretty important to keep around. And I learned something new. I can now cast a web to mess with a big group or hold an enemy, keeping them from attacking and defending themselves.
I love that thread. Awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to meet your little kitty. Next up, we have our third level human demagogue, Kingslayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you already know who it is. It's a big dog, Kingslayer, Slayer of Kings, Eater of Worlds, Oathbreaker, Dragon Slayer, Troll Destroyer. Call me whatever you want to call me, but know this. I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to get the hell out of this maze. Equipped with Pax Romana. I don't know where this came from. Equipped with Pax Romana, the 28.5-inch pythons. I'm ready to entertain the masses by putting boots to and also, I'm fully equipped and ready to talk a little
Oh, what a mouth on you, Kingslayer. Thanks for that. Last but by no means least, our third level Quadrimordial Catalyst, Elemental.
Hiya, I'm Ella, Elemental. Look, I'm like a cursed sorceress assassin, at least that's what they say behind my back. And since I was a girl, I've been trained by a wealthy patron to harness my magical elemental spells and ability, which means I am your caster at a long range and I do some serious elemental damage. I mean, I guess studying under this patron has meant that I'm incredibly dangerous. I've learned a lot about my magic, but I also am used to tie up loose ends and do diabolical things. And it's not really left much room for friends, really. But I am a survivor, and I think that's important. And that's what I'm going to do in this maze right here today. But the problem is, I may be in this maze for completely different reasons to everyone else. I've got cantrips for different elements up my sleeve, and I've actually learnt to harness and activate my curse. I can turn into an elemental titan when I need to. Yes, a dormant elemental titan lives inside of me, and I've busted it out before, just once, but no one in my party saw it, so they don't know. Mum's the word, yeah?
Elemental, your powers really get me fired up. I did it. I got
Love
one.
the pun.
I did it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now that we've met our heroes, let's go back to our host, Ozzy.
Thank you, Emu. Look, last time our heroes were unceremoniously kicked out of Halicarnassus and ambushed in the Banished Plains, where Elemental pulled out that Titan and defeated the Flytrap, mano a mano. And the rest of the group met this guy, Philip Rich. I don't know. They proceeded to the Plutarch's tomb, where they defeated Elinther and saved Sophia Nix, the head archivist of the Maze Library. Well, she introduced our heroes to the Plutarch, who presented a great challenge to our heroes, which was they must bring the oracle to the Plutarch in exchange for a potion that will cure the sleeping spell that guards the Mansarovar, the key to the sacred path. Now, if those aren't enough names for you, please come over to our feed at the Maze on Planet 7, and there are a whole bunch of imps and trolls and other creatures there to answer any questions you have. So come on, join us. And good luck, heroes. So now let's begin, shall we?
Yes, let's enter the maze.
All right. Now for decisions, my favorite part. Are you, audience, ready to decide? Now remember, you have to vote over at the Maze on Planet 7 stream. You got to come over and join us. So let's see here. What's on the docket today? A tasty treat. Someone will have their fortune read by the Oracle. Look, the Oracle claims a talent that few possess. She can tell a fortune and then make it come true, one way or another. And it always, always happens. And you get to choose who will have their fortune read. Will it be Anacacia or Captain Wiley? That was a terrible impersonation. You decide. Back to you, Emu.
Hello, heroes. You've traveled across the plain and up the snow-covered mountain, arriving outside the Oracle's tower. As you approach, the door swings open, releasing a strange, musky odor. 80 feet up the sheer side of the tower, you see a large window. How do you proceed?
Do we want the Oracle to know that we are here to kind of capture her against her will?
Well, we don't exactly know that she'll be unfavorable. We had a nice, chat last time, didn't we? I think, I mean, my vote is for Kingslayer to go in first.
Pushing him straight
I
in.
think I'll be able to persuade her. I mean, she kind of took a liking to me. Then again, I can't blame her. 8-2, 325, 28. I mean, anyway, yeah, I think we left with good terms. I don't know why it stinks in here though. We did leave her with the little potion that smells like troll's blood and strawberry. So I'm a little confused.
Do you have any more?
Lick it. She may have drank it all by accident, couldn't she?
Yeah. Do you have any more in your inventory? She might need it because it smells like she does.
You know what? And let me take a look here. I actually don't, believe it or not.
Oh no!
I guess I'm gonna have to use my charm
eventually. Well, we believe in you, Kingslayer. You, Lady Slayer as well. Oh, what?
Hey.
Oh yeah,
Back in my college days.
Yeah,
so,
I
are we
pass
just
him
gonna
on the back very
walk up
forcefully.
the staircase here? We'll go ahead and traverse up the staircase, 80 feet. Nothing.
Awesome. You guys continue into this tower. The first floor is a cold stone floor. It's got the staircase and blank walls. You hear the woo of the howling wind. You make your way up to the second floor. Here, there's an indoor garden gray muted plants. And next to that looks like a kitchen. It smells of moldy cheeses and mushrooms. You continue your way up to the 3rd floor, and here you see like a curiosity room with bones and stones of all shapes and sizes, and a table with alchemical components. Next to that, the door is open. Looks like a bedroom, and ancient moth-eaten cloth and dresses hanging about on this canopy bed. And then you make your way to the 4th floor. Up where that window was, you see sitting down for tea is the oracle. And this room definitely smells of troll's blood and strawberries.
Look, she saved it.
I was
for
like,
her
we're
most
here.
intimate chamber.
I think we're here.
And she looks over at you and she sees Kingslayer. Her face just lights up. And so you've arrived in the oracle's chamber. Let's get a view of the action for a man on the ground, Fozzie, who takes us into the mind of Kingslayer.
Hey, thank you, Emu. Look, I'm here with Kingslayer, and I want to see what he has to say. Hey, buddy, you spent yesterday evening with the Plutarch. What are your thoughts on that guy?
Yeah, me and the Plutarch have a lot of things in common, except I think that I don't necessarily trust the Plutarch and his what he's trying to do with the Oracle. I don't know how I feel about him quite yet, Fozzie. I don't know if I trust him.
understand that. I understand that. Do you see eye to eye with the Oracle at all?
I think I need to get to know her a little bit more. I need to understand the Oracle. We only had that small little encounter where, we kind of traded. I got Pax Romana, and she, smells of troll's blood and strawberry now. I do lean a little bit more towards the Oracle right now.
That seems like a big thing. I mean, you totally changed her entire scent, and you got an awesome gun sword out of it. So that's kind of a big encounter to me. What do you see as the biggest obstacle as you look forward to this challenge?
I'm gonna be honest, Fozzie. I'm ready for a little. I'm ready for a little challenge. I mean, we've been in this maze, and you and your team on the maze on Planet 7. It's so scary. And I mean, what have we ran into? We've ran into some rats. We've had to walk around all over the place. I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting a little bored.
Don't worry, Kingslayer. Death will come for those it comes for. Last question for you. Who needs to step up their game in your party?
I think it's me.
Wow.
I think it's me. Very simple. Let me tell you why, Fozzie.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this, is the 8'2", 325 athletic freak of nature. I mean, I'm ready to get in. I'm ready to get my hands on some of these monsters or whatever you have here in the maze. And we've been running around playing a mailman, delivering packages and picking things up. I'm ready for a little bit of violence.
I hear you. Choose violence. Look, thank you, Kingslayer. Thank you so much. And you heard it here, folks. A decision has been made. The decision is in, and you have chosen Ann Acacia to have their fortune read. So back to you, Emu.
As you all stand there, the oracle raises her hand, silencing you, forbidding movement. You stand frozen as the oracle slowly walks towards you, summoning fate. Her finger moves across and stops. Ann Acacia, she proclaims your fortune. You are strong of mind, willful. You've had some success. It's gone to your head. That's not a bad thing per se, as long as you keep it in check. I'm getting a strong feeling of today. Today you will have good luck and fortune. If you help me bring peace and prosperity to the plane.
Easy. Got you. I got that. I think I have an extra peace and prosperity. What is it in my bag? I can look. Do you want me to help?
She walks over and starts playing in your bag with you. She's like,
Hey. Hands off. This is mine.
I'm so sorry.
You have to work for that. This isn't free. Okay? We'll work together for this.
Yes. Let's have tea. Come sit with me.
Okay.
And I like your cat. Didn't
It's
see it
Mitten.
last time. Oh, hello, Mittens. And she goes to reach over to shake Mittens' hand. Does
Yeah.
Mittens shake back?
Mittens paws at her.
Oh, I shall get you a cookie. And she goes back over and she's set out 4 other teacups or 5 place settings.
Okay, so what do you need from us, and why are you so reluctant to help us? Like,
Well, what,
I
you
don't
need
understand.
help?
Yes, we do. I believe we do.
Oh, come
we
sit,
need to-
sit and drink with me and tell me of why you are here.
we have to get Kingslayer.
Well, Oracle, I'll tell you why we're here.
I think
We went.
I think you
We
need
met
to.
with the Plutarch. Yeah. I'll just
It's
tell her. I think I
just
have a
charm.
relationship.
He's a
with her.
charm. She's
Spit it out.
Yeah.
The Plutarch.
So,
He's a
yeah,
pain in
the
my
Plutarch.
rear.
Just tell us about that.
Why don't you get along?
Well,
Yeah.
I want peace and prosperity. He wants absolute obedience. He demands it from everybody. I mean, look at this entire, and she looks out the window and gestures, look at this place. It's a disaster. You think people like being told what to do and having to obey all the time? No.
I
But I
agree
digress.
and
I
think
was thinking the
I
exact
think the
same
same way.
thing.
Yep.
I think we all agree that the Plutarch's kind of a right. I mean, let's be honest. I think he
Oh
is.
my.
So Oracle, we kind of need your help though. So we're in a predicament. The Plutarch told us something about some sort of magical key or some sort of sleeping potion, and the only way we're going to be able to get that is if you come with us to talk to him. But we need your
Did
help.
he explain to you what it was? Did he tell you anything of what you've gotten yourself into?
If he did, I wasn't listening.
She pours tea for everybody, but is like keeping eyes locked with Kingslayer, and she gives everyone their tea and then sits on Kingslayer's lap. You see this artifact that you carry, the Pax Romana and the Pax Romana. This is one of many. You are to get the Mansaravar. The Mansaravar is a key that will open up the gates to continue on your journey. Unfortunately, it's hidden in part of the plane that is a deep bowl filled with magical blue roses that cause a sleeping death spell.
Oh no.
I highly recommend getting something that will help you with that. Unfortunately, I don't know how to make it.
Well, Oracle, what is can you tell me a little bit more about the sleeping potion that the Plutarch had mentioned? Do you know anything about that?
But he did mention it?
Did.
What did he say exactly?
And I really wasn't listening to him. I was a little distracted. Maybe the
He
group
basically
was paying
was
attention. I
saying-
can ask them.
I was, yes, actually. So Plutarch's like, yep, can totes get you down into the space where you need to go, into the secret passage. You need the key, but the whole key to this really is that you need a potion to save you from the sleeping death that's going to happen if you try to go through. So he was like, listen, right, girlfriend, all we need to do is you need to bring the oracle to us. We have a chat skis. I'll give you all the potion. You get to move through, right? And we were like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. We met Oracle. We liked her. We need the key to get to the sacred path. Apparently the bog's no good. And so now we're here, but then you're all preaching peace and prosperity. And you're telling us that he's like a bit of a dick. It puts a dick in dictator, right? And so we're like, ooh, maybe if you can help us, we don't have to go back to Plutarch, yeah?
Huh. Well, unfortunately, I don't have that potion that will help you with the sleeping death spell.
Then you're going to have an uncomfortable conversation with Plutarch, yeah? Okay.
Well, and she stops and she stands up. She walks over to Elemental and sits on her lap. I've had a vision of you heroes helping me bring peace and prosperity to the plane. And she motions toward the outside. Therefore, I shall go with you and help you on your journey, for it will help me on mine and will get you out. Do you even know what this key is?
No, we need a key to get to the sacred path, and that path leads us out of the maze. We don't want to be in the maze.
Ah, and you should know.
It's a shield, though.
It is a shield. Somebody's paying attention, and she kind of gets up, waddles over, sits on Captain Wiley's lap. You are right. She tickles your tentacle beard. You are very right. Thank you so much. Yes. So you must get this shield and bind yourself to it, and then you'll be able to make your way through. Well, we should probably go. She picks up the key and like pours it, just puts it in her bag.
This binding, am I going to have to lose? I haven't got any chest hair, you see, so we've exhausted that option.
Oh, no. No, you don't have to do anything of that sort. You just have to put your blood and draw with blood on the mirror-like surface is all.
Is there a particular sigil that we should know about, or just anything? Could it be a cat face or something?
She looks into her mind's eye. So, it has to be your image.
What? Is it like my inner self, or no? Anyway, sorry, we'll figure it out. Get it? Yeah.
Well, one of your images. I'm not quite sure who is going to be wielding this, but
we have not had a conversation about that. Who's going to have the shield? But this will be exciting.
Oh, yes. Conversation. I love conversation. And she puts all of your teacups into her satchel. You see tea just dripping off the bottom.
I mean, I was going to drink that, but okay. All right.
No,
are we having it now, then?
Tea or traveling?
Okay. Or well, let's go. And we'll talk about who should bind is the verb, with it on the way, eh?
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's a great idea.
And just as she says that, the window shatters. It seems that something's been thrown in and the place fills with smoke. And she just erupts into a coughing fit. Everybody roll me a perception check.
My lord.
And say it
Mine
out
is
loud,
the orange
please.
dice.
19.
All right.
Oh my god. I don't see anything. I need to cleanse my dice.
All right. We've got a 19 from Captain Wiley, a 5 from Anacacia, 12 from Kingslayer, and a 3 from Elemental. With a 19, Captain Wiley, you are the only person that can see that your old friends, the LaCoy, have jumped in, and suddenly you hear as they seem to have grabbed her and have headed out the window.
You foul backstabbing sons of... Oh!
Stones and bones. That's my new curse word that I heard before, which
nice.
I'm
I like
latching onto.
That's good.
So what do you guys do?
I can't see what's happening, but I'm disappointed.
They've taken her, haven't they?
I mean, we have to go after her.
I'm going to fire magic missile because it actually directly hits.
Fantastic. You noticed that, Captain Wiley, you're the only one who noticed which one of LaCoy grabbed her, and it was Bravura, the multicolored hair and pink-eyed woman of the LaCoy. So the smoke starts to dissipate. Elemental, you run to the window and look down. You see they're climbing down on that 80 feet, and you cast magic missile.
Magic missile. Hopefully in a spot that's vulnerable, so it will at least detach the oracle from them so we can rescue them, and then,
Fantastic.
catch hands.
So you're trying to aim at the hands where they're trying to grab and go down.
Where is oracle? On her back or?
Yes, strapped to her back.
Yeah, then I want to. No, because then they'll both drop, right? I didn't really think about this. did
Decisions,
I?
decisions.
Perhaps
They've
I can
now-
use my web to hold him.
Oh,
them and see
cool.
if they keep him from moving.
Fantastic.
Alright.
Go ahead and cast web. All right. So that is a save on mine. And I shall roll it right now. That is a 5 on the dice. That is a fail. So this person, she and the oracle are attached to the side about 40 feet down, while the other Lakoi have dropped to the ground and they're looking up. What do you guys do?
We haven't rolled initiative, so I can just announce something. Is that true?
Yes.
Great. I can see her. I'd like to curse her in case she tries anything funny.
Ooh, very nice. All right, cursed. Boom.
Ooh, stones and bones.
Oh, that's a cool curse.
Ooh.
I take your luck. Yoink.
Awesome. Kingslayer and Acacia.
I wanted to. They're at the bottom of the hill right now.
So
I want to try to.
there's a tower, and
Mhm.
Bravura and the Oracle are attached 40 feet down, and the other Lakoi are at the ground. It's also cold and icy.
I want to try to cast sleep on the individuals that are already at the bottom.
Ooh, very
not on the
nice.
one that's traversing down.
Go ahead and roll 5d8. And that will be the hit points that you're trying to go after.
Traverse is
So
such a
do
great
I roll
word.
sleep?
Yes, you roll sleep. Okay, so it looks like you rolled a 15, and go ahead and hit the damage button.
Whoa!
All right, 30 points of
What can I say? I'm
damage.
pretty powerful.
Two of them, it's the green giant and your friend Domadillo. The two of them fall asleep at the bottom.
Sleep. They're just
That's good. Aren't they sweet when they're sleeping?
So there, the Bravura, she's, get me out of here. We need her.
Right.
Well,
I just rolled a die to determine what my cantrip is going to be. It's usually one of 4, and it activates an element. And I got Shillelagh again. Which is not Chalet of the lay variety. That's not going to help me right now. So I don't really want to hurt them, because it's like, are we friends? Are we enemies? Are you going to keep snacking on our food? Are you going to keep pinching our peeps? You know, so I'm probably, because of that, I'm going to do a ray of sickness. I don't want to hurt them. I just want to make them very, very sick. And this is not Donna, not my sleepings, but my colourful woman who did the pinching.
Yes. All right, roll it.
I'd love to cast a spell. Ooh, it's not letting me. That's fun.
All
Cast a
right.
spell. It's not letting me. That's good. What do we do? Oh,
Ray
it's
of
a DC save.
Okay. Thank you very much.
14.
DC 14, roll the dice. That is a 3.
Haha!
Please explain how this webbed, cursed woman is now sick with the oracle strapped to her back.
This is gonna be a
Oh,
mess.
this is apparently the
dear.
damage that I've done.
Oh,
Poison damage.
dear.
Oh, that's a lot of poison damage. All right, so I'm just targeting my colourful bird, and I think that with this one, the ray of sickness, it kind of like oozes out of me like toxins, right? And it's like sludge, and it kind of trickles down the wall and focuses right on her mouth and her orifices and just kind of seeps into her body. And I'm just here going, didn't have to play like that, did ya? You made me sick, and now you are sick.
So she falls to the bottom of this web, but still is attached, and kind of like she's asleep, like this way, but the oracle's attached facing behind her, who's just kind of like, let me out of here.
I gotta let her out of there.
I think I could use my thread magic to try and like get her out of my web and pick her up while everyone else is incapacitated, sleep, sick, and poisoned.
Fantastic. Your web goes and opens up and wraps itself around the oracle and tears her from the gear that was attaching her to Bravura. And Bravura falls 40 feet and boom, hits the ground.
Oh.
You pull her back up. The oracle's like, we've got to get out of here. This is very dangerous. Who's trying to steal me? Let's go. And she runs down the stairs. Do you all follow?
Yes.
I guess so.
Yes.
I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You guys run down the stairs. She takes off and goes, I've got a shortcut, and grabs onto Kingslayer, hops on Kingslayer's back and goes, go that way. And you see that there is, looks like a frozen waterfall down this mountain. Jump, jump.
As we're passing, I just want to yell at the people. It's like, it's rude to kidnap people. And then, yeah, I guess I'm going to try and skitter down.
Fantastic. Do you also jump?
I think, I mean, gosh, if everyone's... All right, fine.
We're
Gosh,
jumping.
peer pressure. Shit. All right.
You're a squid, and we're going into water.
It's icy down there. All right. It's a frozen waterfall, she said. Or is it watery down there? Is it
It's
soft
frozen.
water?
It's like
It's
a
bloody
water,
ice.
frozen water
Wait.
slide.
How far of a jump is this? You said it's a waterfall. How many feet?
Oh, you are right on top of it. So you just kind of have to jump 5 feet and you will go. You will go all the way down.
Slide cancel through it. You got this. Just...
She uses her heels and like kicks in your butt. Giddy up. Come, Ben.
Settle down there, Yoda. We're making a decision here. I think, look, I'll do whatever the group decides. It just looks like it might be a wee bit dangerous.
I'm saying
what's
jump.
the worst that can happen? We die, right? Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'm
Let's
saying
jump.
jump.
Hey,
You look back and you see that the sleeping LaCoy wake up as it seems that she has fallen on them and they're tending to her, and they look over at you. Domadillo still smiles and waves at you as you guys all jump down, and we're going to freeze right there and go back to Fozzie for an update on our decision.
we're still friends, right?
Thank you, Emu. It seems that Kingslayer can now add Steed to his resume. But now it's time for a decision. Yes, another decision. But remember, you must be logged on and can only vote on the Maze on Planet 7 stream. And you're going to need to, because this one really will make a big difference to a little person. Will our heroes encounter water or weasels? And
Ew.
look, I hate... Yeah, right? It's not really, it's the apples and oranges, but water and weasels. And I hate to spoil the suspense, but you literally hold a baby's life in your hands. So please, I beg you, take this one seriously. This one requires a lot of thought. Don't just, I see you. Don't just go pressing buttons. We're not here just to press buttons. You really need to weigh your options, all right? Water or weasels? Emu, back to you.
All right. As you descend to a warmer as you descend, we're going to pause there. Okay, let's take a moment to watch two heroes, Elemental and Anacacia, as they warm themselves at the bottom of this waterfall and help the oracle prevent frostbite. As Ella lights a fire and provides cover from the wind, we hear their conversation now.
Whew.
I've got some fire.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, for my kitty.
That's what I do. Yeah, we don't have to be cold. We don't have to
No.
be cold-hearted. We don't have to. Yeah, I'm really quite shocked. I'll be real with you. Like,
Mhm.
I thought we had something going on with the other teammates. I was like, "Oi, watermelon," and he's like, "I hate that less now that you say that," you know. And then Captain Wiley totally gave some luck to the other dude, and I thought that we had like kinship because one of them got killed, and we were like, "We'll step up and protect you."
Right,
but now
right.
they're playing nasty.
It's kind of weird. Like, I guess you just never know what to expect in this maze. Like, I want to trust everybody. I'm just like that type of person. I feel like I could read everyone pretty well. And we're out there, throwing hands, fighting people for them. We don't even know them. And here they
Put
are.
Ray sickness down her throat.
I'm like, come on. As she
We were friends.
deserves.
She
Truly.
stole the oracle from us. So I don't know. This is why I don't trust people, Anne. I don't really have friends. And I thought we were getting there with these lot. And then, of course, they're playing dirty again. So it's like, oh my gosh, my trust.
Oh,
It just
But we're
keeps
still
getting
friends,
severed.
right? You and me? Like, we're friends. You trust me. I trust you. Like,
I
yeah.
got flame to keep you warm. I
Oh,
think that's
thank
what
you.
amicable people do.
I am now enveloped in your love with your flame.
Ooh,
Your
see how I
flame
said
is-
amicable, and then you
did-
went to
I mean,
love, and it's
oh,
like,
okay.
whoa, real far apart. Yeah, yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry.
This is
That's
how
okay.
relationships blossom, guys. This is how relationships blossom. I can't wait to see where that one goes. And thank you, Ella. We all need a little warmth. Now, I want to talk to my buddy. I didn't think he'd be here. We're going to hear from my buddy Gerald over at the marketplace. Yeah, Gerald.
Hello, my name is Gerald, and can someone please turn that music down? Can someone please turn the music down? I'm trying to talk here. Hey there, hello. My name is Gerald, and I am an alien, obviously. Although I'm only an alien on Earth. If you were actually on my planet, you would be the aliens. Anyway, I am here because I manage the Maze Marketplace. What is the Maze Marketplace, you might ask? The Maze Marketplace is a place where you, the audience, can purchase items like buffs and debuffs for the players in the maze. You can influence the game. Let me tell you what's on the menu for today. All right, first off, we have the Necklace of Dissing for Kingslayer. He's gonna tell diss jokes with the necklace. We also have the Fire Mushroom for Anacacia that she can use in an encounter. But who knows what happens if she eats a mushroom? That could get sticky. Any stars or subs will go directly to the item cost. I will be keeping track at Gerald headquarters. It's not really called that. Yet. All right, thank you very much. Gerald out.
Gerald, brother, so good to see you, man. I cannot wait to get wasted again at the spa. We shut that place down. Uh-oh. Yep, we have a decision. That's what that noise is, folks. Our decision is weasels. Back to you, Emu.
As you warmed yourself up and continue forward, the terrain changes from a steep grade to the foothills that border the banished plains. You follow a winding dirt road up and down and up again, the cover turning from rocks and snow to rocks and browned dead grass. Then, ahead, you see a baby. A baby surrounded, or in a baby carriage surrounded by a pack of weasels. What do you guys do?
With this baby business, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, boo-hoo.
That's exactly the ancient proverb I was going to invoke. Yeah. No, thank you. I'm good.
What happened last time I tried to
it's-
rescue a baby?
We lost you.
Weasels.
Yeah, I had a real bad fight. I turned into a fighting machine.
What? Sorry, what?
What was it?
Turned into just turned into an attacking. A solo artist.
A solo artist.
Yeah.
Like you left a boy band.
Yeah.
I don't know
Top
what that
hits.
is. A band.
Top
Joe.
hits like
No.
they have like a certain
Right,
dance move you
okay.
followed.
Right.
Does it look like I partake in anything of the pop variety? Don't answer that.
Funny, you do actually remind me of somebody. Now that you say it. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's lava trying to escape out of my face.
Is it? Is it now?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Well,
that's great.
Back to the baby.
Leaving that
You
aside for now,
savages!
we will just- Oh God.
I have seen that this toddler can bring needed wisdom, and it must be saved. She kind of like shrugs and kind of walks over, and she shoots a ray at the carriage, and 2 weasels. Well, go about your business. I'm going to do mine. And she continues walking towards the carriage. Do you join her or continue on your way?
Well, we can't lose her, can we?
Can I shillelagh on my way?
You can try.
There's 2 more weasels, yeah? I've dealt with weasels
Yeah.
before. I'd like to
Roll me a
it with my
perception
shillelagh.
check. Roll me a perception check,
Oh
please.
my God.
Love to.
Semi-chalet.
With a 14, and you're walking towards them. With a 14, you kind of look a little closer. These are much bigger than you've ever seen, and they've got these massive fangs.
So with that,
They look
they're a lot
like
bigger than what I suspect.
blood-sucking vampire weasels.
Wouldn't they just?
Then
So-
I'm going
so
to
wait, we've got-
shillelagh today.
Fantastic. Let's roll initiative.
Oh,
All right. With our initiative
These
rolls,
children, all
let's see
these-
who goes
why are the parents
first.
of all these abandoned children? Where's my initiative? Oh, yeah.
All right, we have Captain Wiley, Anacacia, Kingslayer, Elemental in that order, and then the Weasels. Captain Wiley, you go first.
Well, I've already got full luck. There's 2 weasels. Is that
2.
right? 2.
Yeah. And the
Uh,
baby
oh.
is just crying so super loud at this point.
Oh God, you are not helping. Babies are useless. All right, I am going to start singing my shanty, which I think I can do as a bonus action, free action,
Yeah.
bonus action. Mini bar fight makes sure that I won't, or it gives me the opportunity to. I think I can. If I miss, I get to make an extra attack. So just in case, I'm going to spend 1 luck
Fantastic.
to make sure I do it, and then so that's like, I don't know, 3 times, right? I'm going to hit a weasel. Yeah, it goes a little bit like, it's sort of like a call and response, as most shanties are, and it's like, oh, what could be better than a mini bar fight, boys? Nothing mastery. And then we'll just keep it. I'll keep singing it for each turn.
Perfect.
So yeah, so I've spent 1 luck. That's 1 down. And so that's like 3 times advantage, I guess. And then I just roll to
Yeah, it's
attack
triple
with
advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna just attack it with a scimitar, I think.
Fantastic.
Just
You
swipe it,
walk
that's it.
up, you're 5 feet, within 5 feet away from it. You're in melee range. You raise your scimitar and roll to hit. That's 3d20.
Right,
My
so how do
favorite number.
let's see, there's an advantage, but then I'm gonna roll 1 more, eh?
That's right. You already rolled an 18. So go ahead and roll 1 more.
Let's see, d20 plus, what's my bonus? Is that how I should do it? 1 more.
Yes.
Is that 5 plus 5?
For triple advantage.
Oh!
Well, your highest roll was an 18, which gives you a 23. So you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Hit that damage
Sweet.
button. That's 9 points of damage, which is how many hit points it has. Please narrate to us how you kill it. What does it look like?
So it's probably up there snarling and hissing, and I just, say, like, I've banished, thousands of your tiny kin from me apple barrels, and I won't stand for you. And I give it, like, the nice cross, the 2/, very elegant, simple, right across the chest.
and it falls back onto the ground and rolls away. Thank you very much, Captain Wiley. Next up, we have Anacacia. There's one weasel left.
Okay, I want to use my thread magic to lasso that weasel and try to hold it back away from the baby.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll thread. Ooh, it was balancing on the 19, but it rolled a 1, which gives you an 8 to attack. And this wily creature, this wily vampire weasel, moves around, kind of weaves itself out of the thread.
Whew. I don't have any more action to take, right? I've done my one action.
Yeah, unless you have any bonus actions.
I think I'm just gonna hold and like kind of scurry a little bit further back again to get away from the weasel from completely missing it. I don't want it to come and attack me.
It looks at your face. It goes, and now, Kingslayer, it's your turn.
Oh, this is an easy decision for me. I want to use Pax Romana and
Pax
beat him around
Romana.
a little bit.
Pax Romana.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll it. That is a 13 on the die. With a 19 total to attack, it definitely hits. Roll that damage. That's 9 points of damage, which is what you need. Please narrate to all of us what this looks like in graphic detail.
So Pax Romana, I look at Pax Romana, it's starting to pulsate. It has this, it's making this weird noise and it's pulsating. It's speaking to me, and it's saying, "With violence comes peace. With violence comes peace." So I look at Pax Romana, and then I look at the weasel, and I see there's only one left, and I smile and I smirk because I know I'm about ready to do what I was made to do, Emu, and that's to put boots to asses and entertain the masses. So I take Pax Romana, I raise it up very high in the sky, flexing the 28.5-inch python. Because I got to be honest, I got to look good while I'm doing it. Because after all, it is just a weasel. I run towards him and slice him right through the head. Right off his head, just drops. Blood everywhere. A little bit on the baby. It's a little gruesome. I don't know how much more I can go into detail. I think this is a PG-13 show. But anyway, he's dead.
The baby stops crying as this weasel falls to the ground and giggles as blood hits its face. And you look into the crib, the carriage actually, and it looks like the toddler that your friend Philip Rich was holding.
Philip, why
Look,
do
lost
we
the
have a
baby.
baby all of a sudden?
Yeah,
don't
you
want
are
any
like
more
a
kids.
bad penny. Oh,
I feel like we should give the baby a name. I feel like just calling the baby a baby.
Penny.
Do we know the gender of the baby?
Bad
Well,
Penny.
it looks like a baby
Yeah,
right
bad
now. You can get closer and look. It's also playing with something.
What's it playing
Like,
with? Our emotions.
You should take it. You should take it. It might be a choking hazard. And I try taking
Anacacia,
whatever. There's
you look into the crib and the baby is holding a switchblade. And as you get closer, it's
What
all definitely looks like it knows how to use it.
I don't think this is a baby. I think this is like a super tiny human. Adult
Are
human.
you a baby?
what a spawn half rodent jerk.
You see
Can
that
you-
it's actually not half rodent at all. It looks like a normal baby. And in this carriage, there's food and water.
Can you
So it
cough
feeds
twice
the
if you can
chicken.
understand us? We have a very freaky smart baby with a very violent demeanor in our responsibility right now. I'll tell you what I did not sign up for when I went to the maze, and that was a deadly baby.
Mm.
Little baby, it looks like it's part of a gang or something. What is
Right.
this?
Ching, 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 ching.
God.
Like if we wanted to make a blood pact, it would probably like not even flinch and do it. Well, we've got baby. Is it cursed? Oh, could I check to see if this little violent baby is actually cursed, and if there's any way that we can like unage it to be what it's supposed to be?
Fantastic. You go to reach in and it puts the switchblade away, puts it into its diaper, and goes,
God, here we go.
Careful now, you don't want it to bond with you.
Roll me Arcana, please.
15.
Fantastic. You rolled a 12 with your modifier. You have a 15. It definitely has this shape, and you're looking at it closer. It looks like a boy, and yep, not cursed. Just looks like a baby.
Is there
But it
really a
definitely
baby though?
changed.
Yeah, did it get changed into this baby? Like,
When
it's so
we saw
weird.
it when we saw it with Philip, it definitely had a family resemblance to him. Like wasn't he rodenty, or Eliana was rodenty. So he got rodent features from somebody.
So,
So-
remembering back, you remember that Philip Rich definitely looked like a weasel person or a rodent person. This baby and the baby that you saw did not.
Oh, I see.
It's another baby.
Okay.
All right, so
It's the
hear
same.
me
It's the
out.
same
And I know
baby.
that this sounds really twisted, and like you might judge me for saying it, but like that's what I nearly said friends are for. Caught myself in time. But if the key is a shield, and this baby could the baby be the shield? The key.
Well, I
That's the
like how you're
silliest
thinking
thing.
very far outside the box. It's very. Sorry, was the Oracle talking just now?
Yeah, the oracle goes, does it smell like a sleeping death curse near here? No, that's what's protecting the key. Well, let's go. And she's holding on to the carriage. Unless one of you want to push.
No, I'm sorry. Are we taking the child then, or are we leaving it here to flip its knife in peace?
It's going to give us wisdom.
Oh, we have to get
I
wisdom.
saw
It's
it
a
in my
baby. By
vision.
definition, what could it have learned? In
The
life?
baby glares at you, super side-eyed, just
That's
Right,
amazing.
that's right. Because if you
Don't
were more
make it-
advanced, you could talk, couldn't you?
ah.
Let's
Can
go
I
help the
detect
baby.
the
'cause-
thoughts of the baby?
There you go. Please do.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
try to detect the thoughts
Right.
of the
Surface thoughts. Adventure. I gotta poop. I'm really excited for an adventure. I've really got to go to the bathroom. Should I do that right while she's holding me? I don't know if I can control it.
Yeah. Group. Can we bring the group back in? I know what the baby said. You guys want to know what the
Please.
baby said?
Impart
baby
the
wisdom.
pearls
said
of
that
wisdom.
It will share its wisdom with us, but Elemental has to carry the baby to our next destination. I don't know why. It was weird, but that's
Wow.
what little Billy told me. Or the baby.
That's
It's
extraordinary.
weird that the baby
Reminds me of
knew
Billy, my
her
son,
name.
Billy.
You know? Isn't that weird?
Yeah,
I never
it's-
said my
it's very
name.
weird.
Yeah, it never said your
Wisdom.
name.
Uncanny.
I don't know if it's the baby that's just gone or if I'm smelling BS from Kingslayer.
I'm just listen. I'm just saying that. I'm just telling you what I detected the thoughts of. If we don't want to get wisdom, we don't have to get wisdom. It's okay. I understand if you don't want to hold the
All
baby.
right, I'm a team. Don't say I'm not a team player. Give me this bloody knife, baby.
Hey, face it front way so that it could like take out the switchblade and like attack things in front of it as needed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Alright.
All right, where
So
do we go,
the Oracle-
baby?
Oracle's like this way, and Oracle's pushing the carriage, and you're holding on to the baby. You guys continue forward, and as you're continuing through the plain to the bog, you see that there's been a lot of death here. There's a lot of dead travelers. There's overturned wagons, gutted horses.
Oh, it does don't
It
look good,
looks like there has been some war here, organized,
Don't.
militaristic,
Don't.
precision.
I can't show this to the baby. It's too soon.
I was going to
learn
say,
Baby has a
import-
switchblade.
you know what? Life hits you hard and fast. I think the child should see exactly what's going on here.
Oh,
What if it was the
murder
baby
reel.
that did this?
Elemental, suddenly you smell. Oh, it smells bad. And that is now where we are going to move into Act 2.
Great.
Thanks, Emu. I'm here to call out a very special someone who is helping us try to get to the amulet of dissing and the mushroom for Anacacia. And that person's name is Zach Haynes. Zach Haynes, thank you. Thank you very much for supporting the maze on Planet 7. But now it's time for another decision. Yeah, a decision must be made. But again, you must go to the Maze on Planet 7 stream now. Look, every parent out there will relate to this one. Will the baby, the child, the switchblade wielding poop machine, will it be helpful or harmful? It really all depends on their mood, really. That's what I found with kids, And if they've been fed a proper meal, it can make all the difference in the world. It can be a great day or the worst day in your life. So, question is, will the baby be helpful or harmful? Back to you, Emu.
After a long march across the plain, you approach the looming structure, tall yet bent, lonely in the nothingness of the empty plain, yet large and cavernous in and of itself. Sturdy with thick brick and mortar, yet ancient and deteriorated. You've arrived once again at the mausoleum, the Plutarch's tomb. As you gaze up at the inspiring structure, the oracle speaks up. I have got a vision! Beware the front door, for it is guarded by a once dead man of enormous power. I see yet another path, quieter and more secret, though perhaps just as risky, in the library beneath the tomb.
So, love, is there another way to go in if we can't use the front door?
You said there was that other through the cellar, was it?
Yes.
Let's go the sneaky one, yeah?
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't trust this front door.
Mm-mm. Don't need no undead with a baby with a switchblade in my hand. High five, little nugget. All right, Oracle, you lead the way. You seem to know what to do here, and I know that you and Plutarch got beef, so we're going to follow your lead. Just know that we have to get the potion, please.
Fantastic. Follow me then. And she continues forward and around and down. She says, the door guard, I believe his name is Druden. He will try to steal me and claim that he captured me as his own accomplishment. Now, you can't let that happen. I don't know what's going to happen if he does catch me. Please don't let him do it.
Oh, don't worry, we won't. No problem.
Have you seen Kingslayer? Oh, his bark is as bad as his bite.
Oh, yes, it's true. Fantastic.
Yeah,
and
have
she
you
walks
heard how
over to
big his biceps
Kingslayer.
are?
And she squeezes his biceps, and it's like she can barely get his arm around. Actually, I guess it's up here. You're super tall. Oh, that's mighty fine. And now that you guys have made a choice, let's hear the private, unvarnished thoughts of Elemental.
Oh, I tell you what, being part of a group, so interesting, the dynamic, right? But in no way, shape or form did I say I would be anyone's mother, not even lover. Like, I'm just not anyone's anything, right? And then yet they've just gave me this baby. I don't want a baby. I don't want anything. I don't want commitments. I don't want strings attached. But this baby's here with this switchblade, flinging it around like it's going to stab someone. So I'm figuring strategically here, yeah? This baby's probably more brutal than half my teammates. So if I'm going to build an ally, like, partnership in that way, I think I need to get this baby on my side. This is the first and only time I'm ever going to say the word baby and wanting a baby ever. So it's a weird place to be. But hopefully the oracle's going to be on our side. This whole thing with Plutarch's not going to go terribly. We'll get the potion. We'll find the shield. We'll call it a day. Baby.
The maze can change everyone and anyone. It is really great to step into the mind of Elemental. Thanks so much for that. Babies? I don't know. You come to the maze, you want babies. Who knew? We have a decision. That's what that noise is. We've made a decision, and you have chosen that the toddler will be beneficial. Unexpected.
Thank goodness.
Back to you, Emu.
You boldly sneak into the tunnel that connects the library to the tomb. And as you do so, the toddler goes, ah!
Oi, this is a
What is
stealth
it,
mission.
baby?
And he points up to the top right corner of this door.
Don't have a squeeze. What is it? Okay, we've got to look at the top corner of the door. I'm looking at it.
Roll me investigation.
I want to get a bonus because I got a baby. But 18, don't need it. What?
All right. You see that there is a mechanism in that top right that needs to be dismantled for you to be able to move through the door without triggering the trap.
The rest of the team does not hear this conversation.
Oh.
Baby, I am so impressed with you. I think you and I are actually, we've got more in common than you think. And if you and I stick together, yeah, there it is. High five, little nugget. Yeah. So anyway, who wants to figure out this trap situation? Who's good with mechanics, sir?
I am pretty
after
good.
all,
I have thieves' tools, and I want to use it. And maybe I could disarm this lock, and figure out if I could help here. Maybe I could be friends with that baby.
Why is everyone so desperate to be friends with a baby? My God.
I'm just desperate to have friends.
That is actually true.
Well, being able to talk goes a long way in forming friendships, I find, but that's just me.
All right. Go ahead and roll me sleight of hand, Anacacia. As you move over to the mechanism, you have advantage with this toddler near you, as he seems to be backseat driving your dismantling.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Got it. We did it. High five, baby. Oh wait.
All right. With a 21, you definitely hear a click, click. And the door clicks open and just easily moves open.
Well done, baby. Good on you, Anne. You did good.
Good job, Ann.
Well done.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
Tell me more about
All right,
how cool I
Oracle.
am.
I was very impressed by your slight hands. They're very dainty and petite, even though you are extraordinarily large.
I could have just smacked that door, but we're trying to be quiet. We're trying to be still.
Are you used to giving compliments, Ella? Was that how that...
How did I go?
It was very fluid, very great, very smooth. Yes.
I enjoyed it. You should do it more.
Oracle, do you want to scooch on in?
Oh, yes. She moves her way through, dragging Kingslayer behind her. Come.
I love this.
She hasn't let go of your hand for about 30 minutes. It's really clammy.
I was wondering why my hand was so sweaty. All right, Oracle, what are we doing? What do you need help with?
So we must go follow this path I see in my vision. We must go along the walls like a rat.
Oh, here we go.
Is it
going along the
dark
wall?
through these hallways?
It's very dark. As you're moving forward, there's bits of light coming in, so you can kind of see where you're going. You guys move forward, and the first place of note that you move into is called the Stacks. It is just rows and rows of dusty and musty books.
I really want to burn them.
Probably not very smart when we're in here.
By reflex, just is it any books or?
Would you like to look at them?
I'd like to see if there's a pattern to the titles. Like what kinds of books have we got here?
Cool. All right. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Oh, all right.
All right. With a 15, that's pretty good. So 15, you see that there's a lot of books on magic.
Any particular kind? Or for a 15, it's just magic?
Are you a magic person? Would you know about this stuff?
Probably not, per se. I'm more of
as you're looking
an
around,
odds person.
you do see that there's a sign that says, "No candles allowed, no fire or water of any kind."
Ella, perhaps you should not even cough.
I am fire and water. Oh dear, my existence. I feel targeted. I feel. Is this it? Is this what it feels like to be prejudiced against? Is this what it feels like to be? I mean, I'm offended. Basically, my existence is offending libraries, and all I want to do is burn it down.
I mean, right. You did start by saying you wanted to burn it down, though. So
Right, so my presence is not a present. That's okay. I got a baby in my hands, so lucky for everyone. I will not hurt baby.
So magic. So can we? Is there any reason for us to be? Did she say we had to be sneaky moving through here,
Yes, she did.
or not? She
And
did.
you look around and she's gone.
Well,
As you were looking through the books, she disappeared. Kingslayer, you had been kind of drying off your hands. And you realize that she's nowhere to be found.
I thought you had her. I thought you were about
thought I
to
did too.
get
She
married. You joined at the hip.
You had one job.
That's not
one
usually
job.
what happens.
You're the one
My
to
hand is
leave, I
very,
presume.
slippery.
We need
Well, I
to
mean,
tie
now
some
what
of
do we
your
do?
thread around her, Anne, so then when she runs off, we can still follow the thread.
Do we know where she went?
But she's gone. We can't see her anymore, can we?
Let's have a little look-see around to see if there's a place where she could have gone.
All right.
It's probably
Everyone
really
roll
important
me
to go in there with her.
perception or investigation.
Oh, investigation, please.
Ooh,
Ignore that one.
investigation would have been.
Oh, come on, Kingslayer. Oh,
Got a 7, 3, an 8, 9. Oh, not very good.
You
let's
definitely were not
see.
paying attention.
However, your baby friend
Oh.
points down.
Mm.
And on the ground,
Nugget, use
because there's
words.
so much dust, you see footprints.
oh, good. That's good.
Baby. Oh, and baby says,
Smart baby.
we gotta go follow, look down, guys. Look, produce flame. Look down. You can see that there's footprints. We need to follow those, baby.
And then the baby points at the carriage and goes,
I think he wants to get in the carriage.
Oh,
Pop him in the carriage.
You
then.
you do what mother thinks
do whatever
is
you want
best.
to.
I guess I can go ahead and push him.
Oh.
Put him back in the carriage, and I'll push him. Or kids at home. What's another one? What's another one? 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter. Put him in here. Go find the world.
Children.
and it sits in the carriage and points at the footprints. And then as you guys
will
move
follow them.
forward, cool. You move forward, and the baby holds his hand up, goes,
High five.
Bye.
Oh.
No, that's
No,
stop.
we must
for
stop.
God's sake. That's stop.
Oh.
Stop behind
and
us.
then looks back and goes, and you see that what looks like a zombie person just kind of walking over with a platter in their hand, and they make their way through a door. And he goes,
Get in there. This baby is amazing. All right. Follow along.
Cool. You guys make your way through and around these halls, the baby continuously going, and you make your way down another flight of stairs and there's like a hidden door. And you continue forward. The baby
And we
looks
keep
up at
following her
you.
trail.
You keep following her trail.
Mm-hmm. I'm bonding with the
Man.
baby. I'm bonding with the baby. I didn't mean
Smart,
to, but it's
honestly.
happening.
It's a good thing, because then the baby knew where the oracle went. We wouldn't have known.
That's
Like,
true.
this is great. It's great.
That's a great point.
He's smarter than all of us. It has a switchblade in his diaper. What else is in his diaper? I don't know.
How does that make
don't
you
even know
feel,
if it's
Anna?
Don't
That a
look.
baby is smarter than our entire group. Heroes from all over the galaxies.
Look,
and a baby
I
is
wouldn't call
saving
it.
us.
I wouldn't call it smart. Let's call it intuition. I'm not sure it's smarter than anybody.
I agree with Captain Wiley.
You know, it's got good impulses. But I mean, I do think it's important that we actually enter that final room with the Plutarch with the Oracle, or we're going to miss our whole shot at this. So we better close in on her, shan't we?
Definitely.
Oracle. That's not oracle of you to run off.
Yeah,
Did that.
yeah, yeah.
I like that.
It's a
Do
good.
it
High
safe.
five the baby.
I like
You guys make your way to a door and you see that there's 3 of these zombie people and it looks like they're wearing servants' clothes.
It can't see us though, right? We just have to wait for it to disperse.
I'm starting
One
to
of
worry
them-
that these are this. Go ahead. Sorry.
One of them turns around and dusts off some muck that the other one had on their shoulder and he goes, "Arr." And they all stand up straight. And the first one goes in while the other 2 wait.
What is this? Downton Dead? It's a joke. Anyway, nope. thank you. Nope. I'm starting to worry that these are symptoms of the perhaps the oppressive ruling style that the Oracle was warning us about. I'm curious how these people came to be such as they are.
I'm wondering if we can get like a pebble or something and throw it down the corridor, and then the zombies hear it and they're like, "Oh, we've got to check out the sound," leaving the post and thus us walking through said door.
Seems good to me.
Think.
Dun, 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 dun. And you see their heads all move towards towards that location. One of them looks at the other, nods, and the last one goes and chases after it, and the other one's looking like this. And with that, we're going to go to Fozzie for our last decision of the night.
Thank you so much, Emu. It is not just the last decision of the night, but I have some news across the board for Anacacia and Kingslayer. Guys, the necklace of dissing, oh yeah, that's been bought for Kingslayer. For you, bud, you now have the necklace of dissing. And also, the fire mushroom was bought for Anacacia. So like 2 for 2. I told you that season 4000 of The Maze was going to be incredible, and the audience is on board for it. But now, a decision must be made. It's time for either feast or fire. Now, I know those 2 things are very different, and honestly, I'm kind of in the mood for fire, but don't let that affect your decision at all. I just ate, so I'm not really hungry. So I figure, burn it to the ground, right, Elemental? There's some book burning tendencies there. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. And now, let's chat with Captain Wiley.
How are you then?
Captain, good to see you.
Hey. Good to see you too.
Do you have, I'm going to cut right to the chase. Do you have any experience with children?
Oh, I'm not sure that I can say. Look, I've had plenty of negative experiences with children.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been trusted to be the primary caretaker of one ever, so no. Insofar as that, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Ella seems to really be taking point on this child, right? I mean, what's your responsibility with this child?
Oh, none if I have any say about that. I mean, it seems to be sort of useful in the way that like a compass is useful. But like, I just don't think that you develop a personality until, you know, a little bit later on. And so mostly what a child is a reflection of your own desires for connection and projections for the future. And I just think it's a waste of time, to tell you the truth.
It seems like you've thought about this quite a bit, actually. Um, Off that subject, what does it feel like to be in the presence of a soothsayer like the Oracle?
Well, she hasn't been saying too many sooths, has she? She's definitely told us
She
like
has.
what we're to look out for, and that's helpful and nice. But since she knows what we're after, I don't know why she's gone skittering off on her own. I mean, if she agrees to help us, you'd think she'd stay with us all the way. I mean, I just feel like if you agree to do something, you follow through, unless a better deal is presented to you, in which case, probably take that. But you know what I mean.
So you sound a little opportunistic there.
I call it practicality.
Practicality. Speaking of practicality, can you tell me what your plans are for the Plutarch, or do you want to give any of that away?
And Plutarch, I mean, look, I'm not sure exactly what the Oracle was referring to when she expressed concern over his, political platform per se. So if something jumps out about that and smells like a big old red flag or something, such as flags smell, then I suppose that could be something we bring up in our nice little meeting here. But otherwise, I plan to do exactly what we said we would, which was put them in a room to talk it out and for us to get what we need and to be on our merry way. Other than that, I've got no personal objections.
None at all. Just some luck. Thank you so much, Captain. I appreciate it. We have a decision, folks. We have a decision. The guests are to be served a feast. So back to you, Emu.
You guys open the door and you notice that the Oracle has made her way into the throne room. When you arrive, you find a dim room with tall stone windowless walls. Rich tapestries hang from the ceiling. The life of a family stitched in an ancient alphabet. A long, flowing silk banner for each and every member of the Plutarch's long lineage. A large stone throne sits at the head of the room. Facing off of the Plutarch is the Oracle. Between them lies a long table covered in food. They are in the heat of an argument. And he turns to you and says, "Come eat." And there are chairs for you.
I
How
knew
do you
it.
feel
I
like
knew
last
it
time we
all
all had
along.
to-
I knew it. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. It's the king. It's the Mad King, the Plutarch. I should have known that the Plutarch. I should have known that he was the commander, the commander in chief for the Mad King. How did I not see this coming?
Does that
Seems like
mean
you
you
have
don't have an
no care.
appetite? And then there's more food for me?
You leave my chicken alone, Elemental.
Okay. I can make it a little bit more tender.
How are you feeling, Ella? Because the last time we all sat down for a nice snack, things went quite awry.
Listen, when I see food and I'm stuck in a maze and I've got no idea when the next meal is going to be or where it's going to come from, I'm going to shove my face so fast and hard into that food and just chew and then swallow and then continue the motions until I'm either sick or throw up or I'm asleep.
I am not judging your decisions. In fact, I'm so grateful that you're doing this so that I can ask you how you're feeling and make my own informed choice about whether to nosh.
So far, I would say definitely start with the steak.
Good.
Why did you roll dice over me?
Elemental, you feel invigorated. You
Ooh.
feel that there's some healing in this food.
I feel bloody good. I didn't know food. I mean, I know that food could make you feel better, but like, I feel like it's given me life. I don't know if I would use the word invigorated because my intelligence is 12, but I feel really good about it.
You feel zippy.
Yeah. Baby, eat
Okay.
some food.
She's
The
throwing
baby
at it.
catches it, and
Oh,
you see that along the walls were these, like, there's probably 15 of these zombie servants, and one of them moves the carriage over to a little tiny baby's table. He goes, ah!
Nugget, don't eat the nuggets. It's cannibalism.
And as you guys are whispering, you're kind of whispering underneath the argument, and the oracle is like, you have controlled these zombies. I think that I should be in control of them. This is I who's trying to find peace and make peace in this place. You've got control issues. Control issues? How do you think you're supposed to rule? That's absurd. You must have a strict hand and put fear into people. And they're just going back and forth. You can feel that this conversation is getting even more heated.
I
Little
know
awkward.
you didn't ask for our opinion, but we all consecutively, I believe, think that Oracle actually delivers a really good point. But I still love the food. Thank you.
Still 10 times better than Mayweather and Paul Brothers.
Should they just hug for an hour? Is that what they're going to do next?
They might be able to get things resolved. You know, a good hug goes a long way, Captain Wiley.
That's true, actually.
I thought
but
you guys
I'm
were working
still-
for me.
Well, I'm still stuck on
Yeah,
the
but-
fact that the Oracle's counter proposal is controlling them the same as you're controlling them. That doesn't sound very much like a two-party system.
I've seen it. I've seen it in my vision. I am supposed to have control of these zombies. They need somebody to mother them and nurture them. Since you, and she points at the Plutarch, you stole their lives in order for you to get immortality. How rude is that? How else am I supposed to
pretty
get
rude.
immortality?
That's
They were
pretty
working
good.
for me anyway, and now they will work for me forever.
Oh,
Yeah, Plutarch, that's pretty rubbish. Like, the food, again, really spectacular, quite delicious, feeling great. But, like, that's messed up what you're doing, yeah? We're Team Oracle. What?
That's awesome.
And I see with my vision that you need more gravy. We've run out. Can you please get the zombies to just bring some more gravy to Little Trump?
Oh, one zombie goes, oh, and he comes over and he removes that dish and goes off
He's
into the
got to do
kitchen.
that forever. He's got to get gravy for the rest of his
I want to
existence.
grab
Do you know how
one and
hard
be
it
like,
is to train these creatures? It's impossible. It takes a very long
Probably 'cause
time to
you've
get it just
reduced
right.
their mental capacity, eh? If you suck the life and intelligence and spirit out of them, then of course they're hard to train. They're like
This
walking
is the
plants.
cost of immortality and power. Oracle looks at you
Who
and
wants
goes,
to be alive
"Do you
that
see?
long? I mean, honestly.
Do you see what I have to work with? He's impossible to get to change his mind. You know, this is absurd." And she wields her hands like this, and these magical auras come off her hands, and she goes, ah! And she screams at him. You see they shoot and they hit him in the chest. And just as they do that, you all hear the crunching, crackling of broken glass.
Oh, God.
Oh, if there are our potions, if that's our sleep potion that was going to protect us, we are well and truly screwed. My goodness. Still not enough to ruin my appetite.
He roars, "Ah! Get him!" And now we're in initiative. So let's roll initiative.
Look, I was about to
Oh my
organize a zombie union, for God's sake. I don't see why this is... Ugh.
All right, first up we have Captain Wiley, then Elemental, Anacacia, Kingslayer, and the Plutarch and the Oracle, and the zombies. The zombies
this
are
happen?
coming towards you. Each one of you has 3 of them that are coming to grab each one of you. So, Captain Wiley, what do you do?
Well, I suppose I am going to start by cursing the Plutarch. Oh! And then I suppose for bonus, thank you for that. For bonus, I am going to draw all my stuff. I'm gonna certainly get out a net because I'm gonna use that for 2 of these. So I suppose that's 2 hands, and then also my crossbow and my scimitar. Yeah.
3, 4.
Oh, you silly people, all of you!
Shing, shing, shing is the sound that you make amongst this battle. Is that the end of your turn, Captain Wiley?
I believe so. I think that's all I can do.
Elemental, you're up.
I would like to look into the skies, even though we are completely enclosed. I want to step away from my precious food that I'm absolutely not done with. But I see the zombies in front of me approaching, and I'm going to summon the thunder from the skies, harness it into my hands, and push them out in a thunder wave.
Fantastic. So you turn to the 3 that are in front of you. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead and roll Thunder Wave.
You got it's a save. Actually, oh, it's a save. DC 14 save. Rah.
All right, so we have an
Unlimited
8, a
power.
17, and
That's
all right, and a 6. So it looks like 2 of them fail.
All right. Well, this is my damage that I'm gonna get. So that can't be right. 5. Ooh. And then one of them takes half damage, so takes 2. But the 2 that take 5 damage, see you bloody later. I'm gonna fling you about, and you go 15 feet. I believe 15 feet, 10 feet. I push them back.
And they get pushed
No, no,
back.
goodbye.
The other one, it does not get pushed back. So you have 1 in front of you. Is that the end of your turn, Elemental?
I mean, I can technically, as a bonus action, use my shillelagh. Wait.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness. Donk. 25.
Okay.
Can't dodge that one, zombie.
Can't dodge it.
So this is what you're going to take. Ooh, cheeky
Ooh.
11. Bonk.
An 11. Thank you
And I
very
look
much.
and I look at my baby. I look at the baby, and I'm like,
Oh, the baby's just crying. It's over, like, in the corner crying. So that actually killed the one right next to you, Elemental. Please tell us what that
goodbye.
looks like as you killed a zombie.
so shillelagh is obviously using. I don't necessarily have a weapon, so my dagger like gets all souped up, and I just go, gadonk, and it gets his head, and he like turns into an accordion, and he kind of like sinks down to the ground. And you just hear this sad note play.
All right. Thank you for that, Shillelagh. Next up, we have
Shillelagh.
Anacacia. Shillelagh. Anacacia.
Do I still have
Your
my
cat
web
is
ability?
hissing. Let's see.
She calm down.
Let's see. What level is your web?
It is.
It is
2.
a level 2. And how many level 2 spell slots do you have?
Is that? I have 2.
Fantastic. You still have another one if you'd like to web.
And we have 1 zombie dead and 2 up, right?
So each one of you has 3 on you.
Oh, I would like to use web to keep them off me.
That's very smart. Okay, so this fills a 20-foot cube. So you can definitely get the ones around you, all 3 of them.
Okay.
If they fail their dex save. So let's roll for them. We got 1. That's a 9. That is a 16. And the last one is a 7. So it seems you have caught 2 of 3 in your web.
Right, it's better than none.
Congratulations.
Okay. Okay, so I don't really have another action, right? Like that's the only action. I don't have any bonus actions that I could do.
Do you have bonus actions? I don't think so. I think that is it for you. You are allowed to say anything, though, if you want to be sassy about it.
All right. Well, stay away from me. Don't touch my no-no zone. I'm gonna kind of creepily walk as far away as I possibly can from them, closer to the wall if possible, so I know that
Okay.
there's nothing behind me.
They will have an opportunity attack on you, the one that hasn't been webbed, if you break melee range. Will you take that?
No, I will not take that.
Okay.
I will not take it. No.
It's possible it won't
my luck
hit.
hasn't been good. Yeah, let's go back. Let's run.
Oh, you're gonna do it? All right.
Yes, I will do it.
Okay, here we go. Now that is a 7 on the die. Let's see what happens. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 to hit. Your AC is 16. It doesn't hit. You actually do make it away as it swipes, but you kind of do this whoa motion as you avert its swipe. Congratulations, Anacacia.
Good job,
You
good
are
job,
up against the
mittens.
wall. All right, next up we have Kingslayer.
I've thought long enough, thought hard about this. I'm going to try to command the 3 of them to help fight the rest of the group's zombies.
Very cool. All right. Here you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see. So this works for one of them. It must succeed on a wisdom save. So you can pick which one you want, but it will only work on one of them.
I want the one that's going to be closest to me.
All right. So what is the command word?
The command word is going to be... Did we get that?
I didn't.
The command word is going to be...
I don't know what you're
command
saying.
word?
It sounds like
I'm saying...
maze. The maze is editing you out.
Let me try one more time.
Thank goodness we have a 7-second delay upstairs.
Yeah, so the command word is...
The creature looks at you and nods and turns on its friend. Or does it?
Wait.
All right, it does. It turns on its friend. Is there anything else you would like to do, Kingslayer?
So now that there's only one left, right? So if he's taking care of the one, I still have one
So
more. in front of me.
that's right.
I want to go ahead and use Pax Romana and take a shot at the one that's in front of me.
Pax Romana.
Pax Romana.
Okay, take that shot.
What?
Does
this thing even work?
Unfortunately, you rolled a 1 on the
Romana.
die. You do get a 7, but it's a natural 1. It's a critical failure. So what does it look like as you fail this?
What doesn't it look like? So I look at Pax Romana, and I raise it up, right? Because I'm like, oh, it's a zombie. We haven't ran into any dragons or anything that I'm accustomed to. And I swing forward, and I fall flat on my face. And yeah, so I'm laying on the floor
so
right now,
you're
looking around
prone.
at everybody.
This creature's like, "Bah!" And what you can see from under the table as you're looking up and you look around, you see that the baby is no longer there. And there are 3, 6, 9, 12. There's only 12 sets of zombie feet in the room. And you hear the Oracle screaming at the Plutarch. This is how you want to treat these people who I have seen in my visions. They are supposed to help bring peace here. I know it. And she kind of like stomps her hands on the table. And suddenly the entire room goes. Everyone who's standing up, please roll me a dex save.
Ah.
Dex save.
All right,
Did that work?
roll me a dex save.
Did it not
Didn't
roll?
do very well.
Why
All
not?
right.
Why didn't it roll?
Anacacia, you got a 17. You stand and you hold yourself against the wall. Elemental, you are now prone. You
Yeah.
don't take any damage.
Good.
At that vantage point, you see that the Plutarch also has fallen on his butt, and your friend, Kingslayer, is on the ground. And Captain Wiley, you manage to hold yourself up as the ground under you shakes. You kind of do your wobbly tentacle thing and steady yourself. It's like being at sea, but different.
Sea legs. Literally.
All right. Kingslayer, the one above you is going to try to attack you. It does have advantage because you are prone. And that's going to be a 15.
This
That's
is
a dirty
karma for
20 to
teaching
hit.
Zombies nasty language.
And that is going to be 7 points of damage. And you see the one next to it hit its friend. Definitely hits his friend. Takes a big chunk out of that one. Let's see how much damage it does. Also 6 points of damage to its friend. Let's see. The one that was in front of Anacacia, but Anacacia, you moved away. The other two are webbed, and they're trying to get out, but they can't seem to get out. That one chases you down in zombie fashion, comes at you, and is going to try to swipe at you, as it does make it all the way to you. And that is going to be an 11 to hit, which does not hit you. Elemental, you pushed 2 of them away, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But one of them
10
did
feet.
not get... Yeah.
Yeah, but I killed him with my bonus shillelagh.
That
Dead.
one did. Okay. The other 2,
Yeah.
you pushed 10 feet. However, they're going to come after you. They've got one job to do. All right.
That's
So
really
that one is going to be a 16 on the die, which does hit you. The other one rolls a natural 1, hits himself in the face as he's trying to hit you. But the other one does...
Oh no.
11 points of damage to you.
Ah!
11.
Oh dear.
You do look down at the one that you had killed, and its eye opens. Its shoulder. And it puts its hands and spends its entire movement and action to wake up, and you see it's starting to reform itself, and that's all that can do. Kingslayer, Captain Wiley. There were 3 around you. You had all of your weapons out, and they're all going to try to attack you.
All right, I'm going
1.
to. Okay.
That's a 16 that will hit. An 11 does not hit. And a 12 does, what is your AC?
14.
14 does not hit. So only one of them hits. Is there something you would
Aye.
like to do as a reaction?
Thank you so much. Yes, I would like to spend my luck dice.
All right.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
So I get to re-roll?
Yes, you roll again. But yeah, I
All
think
right.
I can choose which one you take. Yes.
Fantastic. Not at all. So with a 6 on the die, they all... and they miss. The Plutarch, he stands up and starts hitting his fist on the table. In this rhythm, all the zombies. And they seem like they're starting to ramp up to do something. And we're at the top of the round. Captain Wiley, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, what I'd like to clearly the zombies don't stay dead. What would be really nice is if we can resolve this conflict with the Plutarch directly. So just one last shout out, listen, I'm not sure where we got off on the wrong foot, but we all want peace for everybody. Can we please sit back down, enjoy the rest of the nice meal, and talk the rest of it out? Can I persuade or something?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay. And I'm going to spend another luck die to get advantage on that.
Do it.
Nice.
All right. 1.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
And
It's a 19.
Nope. Okay, 19 it is.
All right. He looks at you and he suddenly stops moving and he looks around. It is not his turn yet, but you see that you've engaged him and he's now starting to wrap his head around the situation. Very well done, Captain Wiley. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I suppose I can't really do. Let's see. I persuaded as an action, so I can't really do much else. I can sing, but that's for next time. So yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna just sort of act offensively against the zombies in case they get shaky. I'm like, Yeah.
Awesome. Next up, we have Elemental.
Right. So, this 2 zombies in front of me are going to attack, and then there's one guy who I already took care of is trying to come back into the fight, and I'm like, no. If I know something about undead, they don't like to be burnt. So I'm going to fire up the flame inside of me, have it run down my wrists into my hands, and provide or summon 3 scorching rays. 1 for each of my zombies to put them down for good.
Fantastic.
So I've got to roll 3 times. This is not... yep. This is my first guy.
Woo,
23
you
hit.
rolled a 17 on the die and got a 23. Of course that hits.
All right, let's get that damage. This is my first guy. This is the guy right underneath me.
Yeah.
Wow, is that it? Got 4 damage. All right. My next guy. Come on. Well, these are the next 2. I'll do the next 2. Does oh no, that's not how it works.
They both hit. Those definitely both hit.
All right.
Yeah, that was a
damage
10 and a
one.
16. Okay.
It doesn't let me cause my damage. 2d6 is my first guy. Damage. Oh, 6 for him. And then the next guy. Oh, 11 for him. So I'm just fired up. Honestly, it's a fiery situation. I'm totally fired up. I'm just planning all these blasts of fire at all of them and hoping that their undead skin catches on fire. They get dealt fire damage and they get down and stay down.
So the one that had regenerated and started to get up and stands up, you blast him the hardest and he goes back down to the ground. A pile of flaming zombie meat. The other 2 are on fire and still trying to approach you. They are not dead, however.
So I'm still near the table of food, which has obviously been my priority this entire time. I would, as a bonus action, like to start eating food.
What would you like to eat?
The steak that gave me the sustenance before and made me feel invigorated. I could do it with a bit of invigorating.
Oh,
medium rare.
All right. Medium rare will get you. Woo! That's 9 plus 9 plus 5. That's 4. Oh, wait. Well, there's one more. 14.
I'm already full.
14 plus 7. So, yeah, you feel real good.
This steak is just done. It's been made by love, and you can tell when they make it by love. With love. You can taste it.
One of the zombies that's standing over by Kingslayer is like... All right. Next up is Anacacia.
All right. You know, I'll follow suit. I saw what her fire did to that one zombie. I think I'm going to use the fire mushroom that was gifted to me and see if I could blast all three of them in one go. Let's see what happens. I mean, I
Fantastic.
don't know what's going to happen if I use this mushroom too. But
You
you know what?
lean
Whatever. We need to
back.
get out of here.
You lean back and eat that mushroom. Suddenly, it's like the hottest pepper, wasabi. It's really hot. You almost can't control yourself. And so go ahead and roll me a 3d20. So that is a +7 to hit each one.
Wow.
All right. 14, 7. They all hit. Congratulations. All right. So go ahead and roll me 2d6 for damage. And that's 2d6 +7.
A 7.
That's 15 points. All right. 15 points of fire damage. They all go up in flames as you burp the last of the fire mushroom out of you, and they are crumbling to the ground. It now smells like rotten barbecue in here, from this part of where the feast is. Congratulations, Anacacia. You got that fire breath going. All right.
And for
Next up, we have Kingslayer.
Well, fire seems to be doing the trick. And since I only have one left, I've already miserably failed at swinging Pax Romana. So I'm going to go
Pax
ahead
Romana.
and
Pax
use
Romana.
the fireballs.
Fantastic. Roll it. That is a 17 on the die with a 23 to your attack. Please roll the damage, as you definitely hit. But it's really cute. You hit hard, but the zombies are kind of sweaty, and the oils that don't catch on fire, it just kind of goes. Your bark is bigger than your bite, and that is 2 points of fire damage. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Can I go a step further on Captain Wiley's? She seems that she's kind of persuading. I noticed that the Plutarch is thinking. Can I telepathically speak to the Plutarch to tell him to call the zombies off of us so we can
Yes, you can.
resolve this in a peaceful manner?
Mhm.
Let's do that.
All right. Tell me how you would like to do this. As you telepathically speak to him in his head.
So I'm still prone, right? I'm still laying down. Am I still face forward on the ground?
Yeah, so you're on the ground, and so is the Plutarch.
So the Plutarch's okay. So
Yeah, he's actually
I
ducked.
whispered-
Once all of the fire went off, he's kind of ducked.
So I say to the Plutarch, listen, there's no more need for violence. We can resolve this with peace. Look, we're hurting the zombies. You're hurting us. There's no need for this. I think we can come to a peaceful resolution. You just have to hear us out.
You hear him in your head. Yes, fine. Yes, fine. You see. It's a very good point. Yes. And he stands up. This is the end of your turn, correct?
Yes.
He stands up. He goes, "That's enough." Wait, what? And he looks around, and the oracle has slipped away.
Ah!
It's like, oh.
I know.
Oh, my baby! My baby's gone.
Everybody leaves us in the end. That's the lesson of life.
Did they take my thread? Did you guys know where my thread went?
You're still
You're not
they're
out
still
of it.
holding on to you've webbed 2 of the zombies, and they're just kind of on the ground underneath your thread, like the other ones are getting up. The ones on fire are helping put each other out, and they look at you and
Where's my baby?
sit down. This is ridiculous. Heroes, Okay, you've done a half-hearted job of delivering the oracle, though technically, I suppose you've done your duty. Okay, I'll tell you that the cure for the sleeping death spell is in the Smoosh family home in Halicarnassus. So as to keep my word, because I always keep my word. However, I must ask you to wait in my dungeon while I finish my business with the oracle, if I can find her, because I sense a bit of a do-gooder sentimentality in you. Sentimentality? I can barely say the word. So, please head down to the dungeon where the baby is.
The baby's in the dungeon.
But okay, well, I kind of thought you had the potion here. That was sort of what I was led to believe based on the offer you made.
He
before.
opens up his like a
right
jacket, and he opens it up and goes, "Here's the catch. The oracle broke it." And he takes out, and all it's just dripping.
Right.
It's like,
That's right.
and he tosses it in the air, and it lands and kind of sticks on the top of an apple. Like, there's only one other that I know of, and that is in the Smoosh family home in Halicarnassus. But I will help get you there safely. If you just give me a moment. This whole situation is giving me a headache. It's hard to be the best at everything, and I just didn't expect her to turn on me like that. I really thought that she was listening, and I could have convinced her to help me.
You should maybe just try peace and prosperity one of these days instead of fear and controlling zombies and stealing their souls forever to make the best steak I've ever had in my life.
Oh, please take some with you. I wouldn't want you to go hungry down there.
As I start
trying to win me over with food, it will work.
Yeah. I'm going to start stuffing my jacket with steak and be like, I mean, look, I have only led small crews of people, but I find that inspiring them is a bit more effective than simply trying to control them, because that's a full-time job when you've got a whole
I'm sorry, what?
Inspiring
that doesn't
them.
It sounds like a lot of work.
That's really quite effective.
Sure, but so staying alive for centuries, that sounds extremely tedious to me.
I'm doing quite well. But yeah, so if you wouldn't mind just going, it's just down the hall and then down a flight of stairs, third door on the left. That's where if you could just wait for me over there, and I'll make sure you get to where you need to go.
I'm going to go to my baby, but only because this baby is said to offer us wisdom, and you, being supposedly the leader of this place, decided it was a good idea to put fragile potions in a chest pocket of whatever it is you're wearing, which is probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. But
I was literally going to give it to you. Literally going to hand it to you.
He brought it. That seems fair.
So off with you. We have to clean this place up.
You're going to have to excuse my friends. I mean, listen, I understand. You said something that really resonated with me. You know, it's very difficult being the best at what you do, right? And I totally understand that. I totally get that. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go down here and we're going to wait. Now, we're not going to wait long because I feel like we've already kind of done, what we need to do. We have to get back to what we're trying to do, which is we'll get out of this maze. So we'll go down here. We're going to wait for a little bit, but we're not going to wait very long.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, I'll be fast. I'm sure one of my servants will be able to find her. She's so wily. And right there, we're going to freeze frame as you guys are making your way down to the dungeon to join your toddler friend, baby, Switchblade baby. And
Nugget.
Right now, we're going to go Nugget, go down to our man on the ground, Fozzie.
They want their baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. They want their baby back, baby back, baby back. No, they don't. Thank you, Emu. And I'm sorry to everyone else. Look, I need to call out some subs and things that are going on with the Earthlings. You guys are going above and beyond. Vermin Martin, thank you so much for supporting us here. Tucker Newling, thanks for subbing and buying a ton of stars to give Anacacia that fire mushroom. It was devastating. She used it to the nth degree. It was impressive. And again, a huge thank you to Zach Haynes for gifting so many subs for Kingslayer's Belt of Dissing. And I heard a little something, a rumor that it's actually Kingslayer's birthday. So, happy birthday, Kingslayer. Huzzah.
Happy birthday!
What?
Happy birthday!
No, happy birthday.
But now I'm here with Anna Acacia. So I want to get some answers from her. Look, Anne, have you ever been in a dungeon before?
No. Look, I also probably should have read the instruction manual on those mushrooms because, woo, I am feeling good, Fozzie. I don't,
So
you
it's
know,
been-
it's, yeah, I'm a little loopy. I'm a little, okay, look, let me tell you something. My planet is a lot bigger than this galaxy. Wait, no, I mean, wherever we are, I don't even know where we are. So, this doesn't
Planet
make
7.
sense to me. Why is everything so small? Everything here is so small. I keep bumping into things. I keep kicking things, and I'm just scared. I'm gonna crush things. Now there's a with a switchblade. What is going on? I mean, look. I wonder if I've had any other substance in the past, and this is all just an hallucination. Maybe I'm just dreaming. I don't know what's going on anymore. This is so crazy.
And I'm not
Back to
going to
you,
lie.
Fozzie.
I think, thank you. You're taking my job. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I think it's kicking in a little bit. And I want to be your guide because what you're talking about is perspective and mind blowing and just, we're on the maze on planet 7. That's where you are. You're safe with me right now. My question is, we're in a dungeon. Are you claustrophobic?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm in my planet, I'm like this tiny little fairy, and I have all of this place in the world to just explore and see, and I can fly around and just kind of hide in like little nooks and crannies and like just zoom out into space, and I'll be fine. Here? No, I can't. I'm stuck, and all these people don't care, and I don't know what to do, and I'm just stuck. And it's just always so musky and hot.
Before we start to spiral, I want to bring you back to a good place, okay? Stay with me.
Okay.
Stay with me here.
Is this what therapy's like?
Therapy, hallucinogens, yes, mostly. A good question. Let me ask you a good question. Who are you enjoying most in the party?
Elementals help me a lot. I think I keep talking about love, but it comes from a good space. It comes from a good place. I just want to be friends with everybody. And Kingslayer, he's nice, kind of maybe, but he's always kind of standoffish. And Captain Wiley, I don't know. I feel like Captain Wiley, he has like people in his past that might come and like stab me. I'm gonna bet. That baby, he owes that baby money. That's why he's there with this switchblade. He's coming to collect. That baby hasn't said nothing. Okay?
Girl, you're high.
That would tie it all together. I have one last question, Anne, before you can go off and just look at the moon or something. What are your odds of making it out of this dungeon with all of your fingers intact?
Oh, I need my fingers for my thread magic. Are you saying that there's someone that's gonna steal my fingers? I'm gonna say no. Okay, I'm gonna no. I'm keeping them under my armpits. You'll never see them. I'm protecting them even more now. No odds? Is it no odds, all odds? I don't understand. I don't get it anymore.
That's okay, Anne. That's okay.
Back to you,
Thank
Fozzie.
you so much for again. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass that right back along to Emu. Back to you, Emu.
Thanks, Fozzie. Our heroes now know where the cure for the sleeping spell is. So join us next time to see if they can figure out how to get out of there and work with the Plutarch? Question mark?
Big question mark. But thank you all for watching. And please join us next time in the maze on Planet 7.